That on. There I am. Here we go. Air in motion. So weekend, whole last week was in motion. Great stuff, man alive. So many people to thank for all the things that took place. So many folks involved with like every aspect of everything too. That was really that was absolutely wild. Let's get the comments going over here. And what transpired? Well, we had an opportunity to truly share a lot of great things with a lot of great people. Let's get that out of the way there for right now. We're good there. A lot of great things with a lot of great people. LI Patriot Radio, Corinne and Tracy. Thank you so much. We had the supervisor who was on the show, Riverhead supervisor Pete Scalzo was on the show. He's a track promoter, racetrack that street. Got a chance to speak to different people, different audience, different kinds of questions that would normally be. So that was really good. It really was. That absolutely terrific. And ladies, you guys definitely have an invitation. For the track, the racing, and all the rest of that stuff. It was really, really well received. I got some feedback over the weekend on that one. So bravo, as that goes. So that was good. This Thursday coming up, but we had recorded this one, Pete and I. We're going to be on Nassau Community College Radio. That's Thursday at 2 o'clock. That way, you're going to have to, well, depending where you're at, the broadcast area, those airwave things for Nassau Community College, as you might imagine, is Nassau County. Their listenership all over the place because it is also online. So we're going to get that posted. Make sure we get that Tower Talk Radio for that one. So it's great, right? I mean, here we go. On one side of it, we're on a news show with JVC Broadcasting, which was the beginning for me with all of this stuff. All of it. It was 2019, the summer of. They were doing a networking event. It was over here at the Stony Brook University at the Hilton, and they had theme that went along with it. Was the theme was business. Really, that's what it came down to, right? It was a business networking event, and they commented. The question came back to me, or the opportunity came back to me, is the fact that, hey, Ryan, I know you've led a couple of panel discussions in the before. Would you like to do one over here? I said, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So here was the reason why they came to me on that one. I don't know who else they came to. Maybe I was not the first person, who knows? But the fact is, they had the event. They saw I did something in the past, with the panel discussion. So that was that. And then it was a matter of the confidence to say yes and go figure it out. But the other side of it too, and this is really the most important side of it, is the fact that it was looking at it from their point of view. the station's point of view. What the station want to do? The station wants to get out. This is where like networking absolutely comes into play, right? And it's not wrong at all to do this. It's actually, I think it's a great thing to do this. Are you giving up for yourself? No, not if it's right. Not if it's right. Not if the whole thing works together. That win-win-win situation has been, mentioned before here too, right? 'Cause three people win. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So the station, why is station doing a business network event? Because they want to? Hmm. Hopefully they really do want to, but they want to get the name of the station out into different audiences. And they also have a lot of community events they do. The station's very much involved uh, with the concerts up at Bald Hill. And that's part of it too, and all the rest of it. They're sponsors, and I had a lot of their sponsors down, at that event. But who's listening? And that's local. Forget the internet. Let's just put the internet aside, for right now. But that listenership area. Look, if Nassau County Community College wanted to do a radio program or wanted to do a business event, would I focus on things going in in Suffolk County? No. Would I focus on things going on in Nassau County? Yes, absolutely. Even when we did the interview with Pete and I and Ray for the Nassau Community College, he was like, "How do you tie it in there? A little bit where it's got some benefit, to the college." It was the learning experience, right? Learning experience. Why we need to do different things. Why we need to have the confidence to do something, and then the credibility or building the credibility to actually do it, but you need the confidence to do it. So that was a little bit more my focus on the whole thing. Communication skills and confidence. And if the students there got that, and that's something that's key. Isn't that what propels you forward? Having the skills, whether it be speaking or some other skills, and then the confidence to apply those skills in a great situation. And that's where that goes. So this one wound up being the Ronkonkoma Hub, MacArthur Airport, and also the racetrack idea. And so very supportive of JVC in their efforts. LA Patriot Radio, Tracy Corinne, JVC Broadcasting. They're on the JVC Broadcasting stations. In this case, it's 103.9, 103.9 FM, and a couple other shows, Jay Oliver Show, etc. Been supportive of that effort. So always looking for different things. And boy, oh boy, what a weekend it was. What an entire year it's been, with that, you know, Newsday, News 12, LA Business News out there, the Riverhead papers out there. Newsday TV this weekend, man, that was great. Big shout out to Sherry Einhorn and team. On that one, they came out to cover the junior dragsters, and they were they were just absolutely terrific. You want to give it away at all, so we'll be able to share that one as it comes up. That's Newsday TV. You want to look that one up? Make sure you're a subscriber to it, and you get to see the video that gets put together. That'll be out shortly. I can't imagine how much editing has to go, put into place on that one. Video guy was, we had him all over the place, getting the interviews with the junior drivers. Some of the parents were involved there. Don't know. Sherry did her own thing with that, so we'll see. I'm definitely curious to see what the final outcome of that one. But boy, oh boy, was that terrific! And then the racing again, such a wide range of everything. The vehicles all over the place. So many different vehicles. So many different age groups of drivers. Families, families. Families is an understatement. I think I got one of these photos I took in the end over there on families. Multiple generations. So many. The junior drags is, that absolutely is multiple generations. Obviously, parents and junior, without a doubt, but it was parents, grandparents, juniors. So many. The picture I took at the end of the day was 3 different family members driving 3 different cars. They were all out at the track on that one. And then everybody got in front of the photo, took a big family album photo. I think that was great. Hopefully, if you did it with the phone, I did it with my camera too. We'll get it over there. Hopefully that comes out well. So we'll skim through some of these photos. I got both Saturdays and Sundays photos on there. So there is quite a bit. as that goes. But here's the trait, not today. And here's the point, too, right? We need to have the confidence to move forward without a doubt, but we also need something else. We also need to know when it's our time to do it, when it's somebody else's time to do it. When it's our time to shine, or when it's time to bring in an expert to do different things. I mean, these photos that I've been taking, I've been having a ball with it. I even did a video. I did one video last week. It was just bad. It was bad. I was too close to the cars. I said, this is one of the cars from the stage. I'm too close to the cars, and I'm bouncing all over the place. It was just, it was not too good. This one, I changed the lens to see how it goes. So maybe it's a little bit better. I'm not going to play that one today. We'll go take a peek over there. Maybe I can edit it out a little bit, learn how to edit. But here's the point. The point is when you're doing something, when you're partnering with someone, when you're dealing with a client or prospect, anything like that, when you're dealing with a project like this, Chris, yeah, absolutely, man. It was a great weekend. But when you're dealing with a client, a project, anything, whatever it might be, whatever it might be, I mean, sometimes you really do need to stand aside and let someone else take that spotlight. Let someone else's expertise really shine. And here's the greatest part about that whole thing. It doesn't take away anything at all from you. It adds to you. I so appreciate when people come and they are doing what they know to do and that kind of thing. And you refer somebody over that's really good at what it is that they do. Do you lose any kind of credibility with your prospect, your community, your friend, your business partner, your client? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because it shows one thing. You're a resource. You need to be a resource. And I'd like to really thank right now all those folks over at JVC Broadcasting and for the resource that they've been. All right. Matty Wasp for taking photos. We're going to share his photos at some point in time. Um, he's got his whole collection up, over there. I'll put the link up for that one actually. So this way everybody can see and you can go over there. If you were there at the track, you go find your car, find your face, find your smiling face along with everybody else. I spoke to someone else who also was taking photos, and he's like, I think I got the money shot. I was like, okay, what are we referring to over here in that one? But the money shot was the smiles. He got a lot of photos of the passengers, that were in those cars. Smiles. That was it. Smiles. Isn't it the whole thing? Right? You make your clients smile, and they're going to talk about you in other places because you satisfied their need. And that's what we do. We get paid differently for doing different things. That's part of it, but that's how you get paid. Why do they come to you? What is it, that real true service? What is it that separates you from everybody else? That's your value. That is truly your value. That becomes more your tagline. That becomes more your elevator pitch. That is what it is. That is your brand. Your value proposition is like tied into your mission statement. It's tied into who you are. It's tied into how people perceive you. It should be. That's what you do. You help people along the process of whatever it is that you do, whether it's guys like Chris and the rest of the team out there at the track that's guiding those cars forward. Some of the folks that are driving those cars been doing it for a long time. They know exactly what's coming up. They know exactly what to do. Some of those men and women that are showing up there, showing up for the first time. What's the value that Chris, Errol, and John and everybody else provides out there? Guidance. That's what it is. Guidance. That's important. That's a big time value. Not just pointing where to go. They're showing you what to do, where to go, and the rest of that stuff. That really, it is important. That whole team out there, the racetrack, not street team, and of course the Long Island Needs a Drag Strip team. Just absolutely terrific. And I personally, big time, absolute big time thank you to all of that stuff. It's just been absolutely phenomenal 2022, and it's opened up so many doors, so many different things, so many, let's call it money shots. And before we get to the photos over here, that's another thing I really want you to focus on. Now, guy taking photos, hit money shot that happened to be the smiling face. Did he go there to take pictures of smiling faces? No, no. He went there to take pictures of cars. That's what he went for. He wanted to take pictures of these cars, and they're beautiful. This is like a rolling car show, the rest of that stuff. He got, and his big aha moment was something that he didn't expect. You want to know something? That's key. That was just taking the, I shouldn't use the word just. It's harder to take photos, really good photos than I can imagine. And this is another guy, it's not Matt, it's just somebody else that I spoke to that was taking photos. But the thing is that his, wow, that was a great day, was not what he expected it to be. When you go out networking, you know what? You're going in to meet people, stuff like that, all well and good, but it's just that one, I didn't know you were here conversation. I didn't know you did that conversation. You know, I never expected that conversation that takes place. That's your money shot. That's the moment you go, aha, I didn't know that. Now we can work this way. God, there's a networking group that's actually focused on that kind of thing. And it's interesting how it's set up. Now, I'm going to have him on as a guest too. Okay. But it's not about getting in a room and you got 3 seconds. Here's my elevator pitch and blah, 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 blah. You know, it goes. It's really about getting to know people differently. And then those money shot moments, aha moments come out and they come out naturally. They don't come out as expected. They come out naturally. We ran a group, got started, was called Networking for Success. Networking for Success. And we would go down to Sunken Meadow Beach once a week, regardless of weather. Didn't care. Didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference. I hate canceling events. It messes up the routine on that one. Every week we went. Didn't make a difference in that case. For that one, didn't make a difference what the weather was. It was raining. It was windy. It was freezing cold, snowy, everything. We went. The thing is, we went with that business community. And the conversations that took place over there were 100% different than the conversations that would have taken place if we met for dinner or at a bar in a room to go to talk about business. You really got a chance to know people differently. There was a lot of aha moments that came out of that. So when you go and do something, you might be going there for a purpose, and that's all well and good, and you need to cover that purpose, especially if you're getting paid to be there or, you're going, and prepare for that purpose. But be surprised and be on the lookout for and see those other opportunities that come up on your aha moments. I didn't know that. You learn something new, learn something different. That I really think is the key to everything. Because then in the future, when something comes up and you get a chance to work with that person, you now understand what really drives them and what moves them forward. Just like that station. That station wanted to get in front of different people in the community, in their listenership area. Nassau Community College, same thing. Newsday TV, well, I guess they wanted something that was really super cool to show video of. And there's nothing cooler than seeing those junior dragsters head down the track. All right, Chris, maybe seeing Joanna go down the track with Sherry Einhorn. that was on top of the game too. That was actually something else. And I can tell you, I'm not going to tell you. We'll let the video speak for itself. All right, what do we got? We're at 18 minutes already. All right, here we go. Let's go to present. Share screen. There we go. Share the screen. Window, cars, share. And this is what I got over here. Let's just kind of move that aside as much as possible. There we go. This is my photo taking ability here. Some of it, leaves a little bit to be desired. Obviously, a lot of these cars had Hoosier tires. I love the paint scheme on this one. I'm just going to keep going here. What do we got? Not that much time. Maybe paint scheme. So trying to shoot, to get the lettering clear as the tire spinning. Obviously, the tire spinning over here. They're doing the burnout over in the water box. And I followed. Take a look at Maddie's photos, taking multiple shots in the same kind of thing. So that was what we were doing over here. So that's why he got basically the same photo, we'll say, at different times. So there we are, creative shots. And it's gonna be the same deal with our Mustang over here. Hey, you got some of the race kit. Here's your oh, I don't know if that's a money shot, but it's a hey, nice to get the guys in there. Not I actually can't tell who that one is over there, but some of the staff, track staff, is in the reflection of that Mustang. And let's go here. There was one shot I was trying to get. Let's see if I actually did. There we go. Wheel in motion, etc. Another one too. Okay, pretty clear. Actually, that's not the worst shot in the world. We'll see. Maybe we'll put a few of these up in the back over here. Oh, that one I was trying to pan. Let's move the camera with the car this way. This car is clear. Everything else gets blurred out a little bit. Might have done that. I gotta check to see. A few more of those burnout moments. So here what I was looking for, one of these signs says Long Island needs a drag strip. And I was trying to get, I think it's this one in the rear fender. I was trying to get that. I have no idea if I did. Not nice. Yep, there it is. Okay. And the doors. This is the way I can test the wheels up stuff. Woo! Absolutely something. In the door panels over here, that's the reflection of the Long Island needs a drag strip banner. And so made a couple of cracks at that one. There you go. Another attempt at it. Not exactly the money shot, but getting closer. As that go, oh, this is a different vehicle. So they're doing a burnout. I'm trying to get this thing in before they go, and that kind of thing. Hey, this is a great shot actually as to why they are doing that. So besides banner, you can see all the wheel, the dirt that kind of collects on the wheel. So they're doing the burnout in order to in the water box in order to clean that tire off, get the most amount of traction. So there's a hey, I didn't know I got that shot kind of photo. And still trying to get that Long Island needs a drag strip. That might be the best one with the banner. Yeah, we'll see. There's quite a few of these crazy ones. Oh, that one's a little bit more so. Maybe that one makes the profile shot. That is, I have no idea. Put it at I have no idea shot. Maybe know where I took that. All right, anyhow, there's our team up in the front. Nice job. Making sure that track is all prepped and ready to go. A little bit more of the thing this way to get the track all set. Well done, guys. And then I made it into the pit area to go take some photos. So these just straight up photos of some of the cars that are down there. Watch the variety of these cars, right? This one I'm going to throw into the race car category. As you can see, it's got the little wheelie bar back there, little parachute. Again, not going to required needed, over here it's an eighth mile, but that car, I tell you, will wind up and on a quarter-mile track. It's a whole different world, that quarter-mile track. And there. Let's go. There we are. And this one, I was actually fascinated by the tire. What can I tell you? But this goes to show you the detail that these folks are putting into these cars that wanted to make sure that the tire, the outside of the tire looked good. So that even got cleaned up before coming down over here. Absolutely meticulous. When we had the Beat the Heat program, when they had the Beat the Heat program a couple of weeks ago, it was just a couple of cars all lined up nice and neat in the pit area. They, I think the guy's name was Dale. He was one of the Beat the Heat cars from the pseudo police cars that you'd run against. And there we go. Been on the engine side of things. He was out there polishing that car like there was no tomorrow. It just weren't the. He was polishing that car. I mean, that would have been a video to take, not just a still photo with the effort he was putting in. There we go. A little up close and personal with some of the engine on this Ford. I think that was the 37 Ford. Not really sure. Backing up with the tires. This one I actually had a question with, and I thought they were all running slicks, unless this is a street tire. So the question is, why those kind of grooves? And that was that question there. So we'll get that one answered. Another photo of this one. I tried to get a photo of the gauges that are on the outside of the car that the driver, that's the windshield you're looking at over there, and that one, And that actually came out better than I thought it was going to. I probably should have not have used that aperture value thing because that was really close because this was clear, this not, and that wasn't the point of the whole thing. A little bit of learning thing. It's what that with taking pictures of multiple people, if they're all in line and the same distance away from the camera, you can do it. If they're not, and that needs to change. And again, this is why you taking photos that you need. If you're at a place, you need to have those photos, and they need to be good. You need to hire somebody. Another fascinating with the tire. Oh, that was the bolts. The bolts on these cars stick out more. That was a tech thing, and they need to come out further. Drivers meeting and one of the sponsors. And this I was kind of figuring out adjusting for the light and that kind of deal. Another one. What was I thinking? There we go. The track team. There they are. Some of them. You got Chris, Bonnie, Errol, and a few others. Can't tell from this angle who everybody is. There we go. Pete Sandone with his trophy. With the trophy that he sponsored. He's been giving away those trophies. And folks talking. It's King and Queen of the track. That's the back of the heads of King and Queen of the track. And we'll see what happens there. And there's the front of them. There we go. King and Queen of the track. So she beat over the last number of weeks. It was the women all raced and the men all raced. And now we get the two of them going to pair it up over there, race against each other. National anthem. Big Pete. Decent photo of Pete. Supervisor, not a great photo. She's a little out of focus there. Not good for that one. There she is. That's a better photo. She's actually giving proclamation. So Pete and Marie got one. John and Donna Nicosia got one. And John Casale got one also for all of their efforts over there. It was very nice to have them recognized. That's Marie in the background over there. Recognized for their efforts. That was good. There we go. There's two big smiley faces. That one works. No good. Oh, good. And there's the whole four of them. Really great. And then you got Kazali on the, doing a Facebook on that one. So they got Kazali also when they got the proclamation. That was fine. We seem to be running out of time. There we go. That's a better photo. This is why you should look at them in advance. So that's great. Let's go back to a few more of the cars to show you the difference as that goes. And that car, that Super Sport, was just beautiful. Love the color on that one. Love the color. It was just so understated bold as that goes. Show you a little difference in some of the vehicles down there. The buggies were there. And that was some of them. Let's see. Got the old Chevy. I think it was a 57. I think it was. I'm not really sure. But whatever. Bit of history rolling down the track over there. Without a doubt. It's another view of it. A quick one. I don't see the date on there any place. A little bit more in the race car category. Back to the history category. Jump ahead. You got the wagon. I think I got him on the move in here. Not too sure. Just doing the burnouts, that kind of thing. There we go. Hey, got it with wheels up. That might be maybe my best time photo. Wheels up. And that kind of thing. Maybe I think we'll end it right there. I took like a whole ton of photos, as that goes. Oh, let me just see. Well, here's another one. I got a minute or two here. How is that, right? What a beautiful car. See that car go down the track. Just absolutely beautiful. Just show up any place for that fact. Just absolutely beautiful. And here would be the family photo. The three cars, all one family. Oh, we got a little blurry in the plate over there, which may not be the worst thing in the world. That kind of thing. And that is... Oh, I'd use their camera to get a picture with all the entire crew as that goes. I think we're a little blurry off on that one. This is why we need need to take many, many more photos to continue to learn over here. And that would be the video. So we're going to save that video, for another day. So let's go on this note, man. There is a ton of smiling faces out there. Let's bring that down. We're good. We're 30 minutes. There we go. We're at the end of it. 1955. Thanks, Chris. Definitely appreciate that one. And that's good. We'll talk about, some of those other things there. Just great. Really was. And then this weekend we got coming up again the National Community Radio Show on Thursday. That's good. And then other events that are taking place, you could certainly participate in. And that is as follows. There's a charity event raising money for the Alzheimer's. That's on Thursday night. It's something that you want to get behind. Let me know. That's through Sunrise Assisted Living, actually. And it's look, it's a fundraiser. It's networking. The rest of that stuff. If you're involved in that area, got a personal connection, or you just are in the industry. Where you're working with people that are elderly as we mature, lawyers, estate planners, stuff like that. That would probably be appropriate. Then Sunday, I get to use the microphone for a different reason, and that is we'll be emceeing the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation walk, and that is the Gold Coast Walk. I'll be in Port Washington. We're heading down to Nassau County and Port Washington, New York, and we got the Crohn's Walk. For that one, it's not a long walk. It's just not about the exercise. It's about the family aspect of it. Again, the support aspect of again, trying to raise money, focusing on raising money to help find a cure for Crohn's and colitis. That's another great thing. I feel good that I'm able to help in that respect. Find a way for you to help in that respect for your organization, your community, your group, your business, your whatever, your friends, your family, etc. There's a lot of things that you do and you do well that maybe other people don't. There's a lot of ways for you to share your expertise, whether you're getting paid for it or not, with different groups, different communities, different efforts to help everything move better. And that was one thing I absolutely learned in some of these things. It's an everything thing. In many situations, we do go head to head competing against each other in certain places. But when we're not, what do we really do? We care about each other. We need to support each other. We need to continue to support each other. Have fun doing it, of course, but support each other. That will make it better for all parties. And that is something that we need to focus on. And here's what you need to personally focus on too. Speaking well, speaking often, and living inspired. So we look forward to seeing you again on Tomato Talk, top of mind, advancing through opportunities. They're all around us. You just got to see them to take advantage of them. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us, fellas.